break these down into cards so that we can lay out these cards in a pattern, a circle, randomly draw them, shuffle them, pick all the upper bodies, pick all the middle, pick all the lower bodies, however we want to work out, and then add this to our regular workout regime. First exercise here, Hindu squats. We're going to break a few of these down. As Mike and I want to develop our quad power and a lot of this core strength, you'll see us both working it from side profile in the front. That's 2 for 1 for you as we rock and roll. Real easy, just down and up. As we go down, you go onto your toes. Takes the pressure off of your knees. So as you rise up, heels go flat again. Spine stays straight, chin stays up. Too easy. Next card. We're going to do the dumbbell arm circles. This is derived from an older martial arts style out of China. Specifically, Hapgar and Shouli Foot are very well known for using what they call Muay Pai. We're just going to use some dumbbells because they're a little bit heavier and you still get the same exercise. More TV magic again. I magically have dumbbells in my hands. Now, this is on alternating left and right side. I'll show you facing front and then from the side. The key to this is to keep your feet together, keep your spine as straight as possible, and allow full rotation through the shoulders. So without further ado, swing back, stop in the up position, give a little flex in the wrist so it leans back. Bring it back around and front. Caution here for using heavy weight, gentlemen. And back up to top. After that third rotation, it drops. The other side begins its swimming back. Tops up, comes around. Again, caution in front. Gentlemen, I don't think I need to tell you why. It's a self-teaching tool, as we call it here, if you slip. Now, from the side, body as straight as possible. Arm goes around, stops in the position. Notice the flex of the wrist. I'm having the weight here go back. The wider the handle, the better as well, gentlemen. Bring it around, hand in front. Explode out, back up. As it comes down, the other side begins the exercise. The bane of some soldiers when they first come to us is the jump squat. This is one of our plyometric exercises that develops massive, massive leg strength gains. Squatting down, keeping the back straight, the hands come down in between the knees, and when you land, you want your hands to hit the mat or the floor. We're going to do in stationary. We do these for distance, and an exercise that we like to call a trip to the weeds. If you are fighting someone in our urban program and you lose, that simulates death. After enough of these, as we can all attest to, you'll wish you were dead. You'll know you've done these right when you've done enough so that come day 3 after the exercise, you cannot walk down hills or stairs without simply falling. A lot of people believe in the myth of muscle failure. You may say 2 minutes into this exercise, oh, my legs are destroyed, I can't move. Day 2 comes about, ooh, the aches set in. And oh man, you lied to me, you said it would take 3 days to take effect, I can't move, this is horrible. Got one more day of joy coming to you. When you wake up the 3rd day, I'll put it to you this way, in this household, when people hear me fall down the stairs, they hear a profanity-laced poem at the bottom, they know I'm okay, and they know I did jump squats just 2 days prior. So with this, down, explosive, up, feet leave, real simple, reach up to the sky when you come up, and land down. Not much to it, but I tell you, it does a lot to you. The gator hops. Yes, gators do hop. Mike here is in the down position for his push-up. He has his elbows in tight to his body, his feet are going to be together, and he's going to simply hop, little hops, as best he can. All right. Now, from the top position, once you get these basic hops down, we do 360-degree rotations. We go forward, backwards, left, right. I'll break that down for you too. So again, elbows in tight, staying in the down but off the floor position, little hops. Hands and feet meeting the floor. At the same time, nothing. I know it looks like it's a bird, it's a plane, but it's really Mike. He's doing the next exercise, the Superman, and we're going to show you how to break this down. The Superman. This one is a static exercise. You hold it. You do want to breathe throughout this, but as you see, Mike is on his stump. His legs are off the ground. His thumbs are almost touching, his head is up. There are 2 things we do to all of our newbies to make this hell. We put our timer directly in front of them so they can see, yes, it is going by slowly. And the enormous weight of this one simple card is almost too much to bear with the elbows straight. The Superman does a lot to help with legs around the neck, fighting out of triangle chokes, pulling up out of arm bars, and it looks really cool if you're at a low enough angle. The kneeling sit-through of death. This is probably one of the 2nd most used exercises throughout any stand-up or ground fight. It's critical to master this. To start, Sit back on your feet with your toes out forward. Hands on the waist. You don't want to grab the floor. You don't want to grab the mats or your buddies. First of all, they're going to wonder what's up. Secondly, it doesn't help develop the core balance, strength, and flexibility that this would do without grabbing the mat. Simple enough. The knees shift to the side. The feet come out from underneath of you. Conduct a full 360-degree rotation around, and your hips shift forward till your feet are back underneath of you. That's one direction. Upon completing a circle, you shift back again. Keeping the back straight, using the weight. And just repeat. Change direction every circle or every other circle. Take your time. Build up to 2 minutes of this. After about 3 or 4 days, you'll see why we love this exercise. The Hindu push-up. This is phenomenal for developing lats, punching strength, stretching out the lower back, the hips, everything. As you can see, Mike has his hands apart, his feet apart, as do I from the side profile. Our butts are up in the air. We're going to do like a dive bomber push-up, going down to a down dog, to a cobra rising. Let the hips sag. Head goes up, shoulders stay rounded. Push down, scrape your chin, go back. Let your heels touch. You should feel a flex and stretch in your calves and your thighs. And just repeat. Breathing all the way throughout this range of motion and exercise. And back. This is great for our body, lower body, opening up and getting you nice and loose. We love Hindu push-ups. The second exercise that is used phenomenally well by our fighters, both stand-up and ground, is the Golden Rooster. This is named directly from the Tai Chi exercise of the same name. To start, standing straight, I'm going to bring one arm up, like I'm waving hello. My knee is going to come up to the inside of this elbow, turn outward, down. The other side, hand comes up, knee up, turns outward, down. Hold that up there for about 30 minutes. You might feel something, but that's only for the advanced level. So just up, breathing, relax, nice and easy. You're probably wondering, how is that used in a fight? Start watching. Come out and train with us. We'll show you. It's phenomenal. The uneven push-up. We have this special urban combatives basketball. Could be a basketball, could be a brick, could be a weight, anything that raises your hand up off the floor. We place under Mike's powerful hand here, and he's simply going to touch his chin 3 times. 2, 3. He's going to shift his body over to the other side. And another 3 push-ups, touching the chin. This takes your raised arm past its normal range of motion, which makes regular push-ups far easier. The single leg balance and switch. This is a single leg sprawl that's held for balance. Our back stays straight. Our sprawling leg, the single leg that's going back, goes as far back as we can to get a good deep stretch, almost like when doing lunges. Both of your feet are on the balls of your feet with the heels as high as you can. Hands come forward as if stopping the opponent's shoulders. As you see from the front and side here, we're stopping someone's shoulders. After holding this for about 3 or 4 seconds, we're going to try to maintain the same level and switch. Staying on the toes. Wobble if you have to, but try to stay upright. Hands punch back down towards the shoulders again, staying as high up on the heels on both feet as possible. And switch. Too easy. The roll back and toe touch. This is one of our basic exercises that breaks down many, many different levels as you progress. There's a lot of things that we do to make this more difficult. But to start with, we use this to open up our lower back. It's a great stretch. If you're sore in the morning, start lightly and use this roll back and toe touch. Rolling back. Toes touch. Relax. Breathe. Come back up if you can without using your hands. That's great. But we're just going to repeat this. Take your time. Breathe in the folded position. It's okay if your toes don't touch the mat behind you at first. After a few weeks, they will. If you've ever been a beginner in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Sambo, the first time someone comes in and stacks you, you almost want to tap out right off the bat until you learn to relax and breathe. This helps with that flexibility and that control. Again, from the side view, I roll. Toes touch, I breathe. Return to the squat position. Shaolin Buddha prayer hands, always a plus. Oh, you caught me kicking our telephone poles again.
Yeah, I'm not getting flashing or anything like that. Grr. Arg.